Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do a quick tour of our completed 2022 Ram Promaster camper van conversion. We turned this cargo van into this four-season camper van with everything you need to travel in comfort. It's a 159-inch wheelbase, high roof, and seats two and sleeps two. As you step into the van, the first thing you see on the right is the cab area, where both chairs swivel around, opening up the area for lounging, eating, or whatever you want to do. These are Scopema swivel seats, which are some of the lowest profile out there. ProMaster seats are notoriously high in general and get even higher when adding swivels, so it's nice that these are low profile. There are also blackout insulated curtains for privacy and to help keep the hot or cold out. Turning around into the kitchen area, there's an overhead cabinet with doors that have RV latches so they don't come open when driving. We have an isotherm 130 Elegance marine fridge. It's 12 volts, so no inverter needed to keep this on all the time, and it's super efficient. Moving over to the other side of the van, we have the sink and main counter. It's a deep 12-inch granite sink, has a drying rack and other accessories that can be removed. The faucet is matte black with hot and cold, of course. Here you can see there are a few drawers for plates, utensils, pots and pans, an area underneath the sink for a trash can, cleaning supplies, all with RV latches. There are also cabinets above and offset from the sink. These could be a combination place for toiletries, more kitchen gear, or clothes. Next up is the bathroom area. The shower is spacious, 35 by 25, and has a Nautilus self-cleaning retractable shower door. The toilet is a Laveo dry flush. There's a plastic-like lining inside, and after you go, you press the flush button, and the toilet wraps the contents, twisting the lining and sealing it off so no odor gets out. It also doesn't go into a black water tank that you have to then empty. Simply take the cartridge out of the toilet after about 15 uses and throw it away in any trash can, like you would a diaper. No issues. The best part of this design, when the toilet's not needed, it slides right out of the way, shut the door, and you're ready for a shower without having the toilet in your way at your feet. Now onto the bedroom. There's a retractable step here to help get up into the bed that can be folded out of the way if needed. The bed's an 8-inch memory foam short queen mattress, which fits side to side thanks to the cutouts on each side of the van. There are USB outlets on each side of the bed and a shelf in the back for water, a phone, or whatever. There's also a control panel within reach on the back of the shower wall where you control the lights, the inverter, and the max air fan. That's about it for the main part of the van. We'll go back to the garage now. The garage has plenty of room for storage. The height of the bed was set so that bikes with the front tire removed can fit under it easily. The other thing you have access to back here is the outdoor shower. You have hot and cold. The connection in the middle where the sprayer hooks in so you can wash off your bikes yourselves, whatever you want. You also have the fresh water fill back here. It's inside and protected so nobody can mess with it and access it unless the van is unlocked and open. Also in the garage are the water and the electrical systems. For electrical, we have a Renogy 3000 watt inverter charger on top. This is framed out using 80/20 extruded aluminum with machine screws and Loctite. Underneath that is the battery. It's a Battleborn Game Changer 3 internally heated 270 amp hour lithium ion battery. It's pretty awesome. You could add another in between the battery and the inverter if you found that the 270 amp hours weren't enough for what you wanted to do with the van. The van does have three ways to charge the battery. Shore power, which is tucked under the back bumper out of sight until you need it. Solar that comes into the back here into the Renogy MPPT charge controller. We have 400 watts of rich solar, 12-volt solar panels on top. And the third way to charge is alternator charging. So when the van is on, it feeds energy and charge back into the battery. That also comes back into the MPPT charge controller. Another key component back here is the combination 120 volt AC, 12 volt DC distribution panel. This is nice because it's a single unit that feeds both of the AC and the DC systems. So that's pretty much it. Those are the core components of electrical. The other things back here are just breakers, fuses, and bus bars. Moving across to the other side, we have the water system. Pretty standard, but we have a Northwest Conversions wheel well formed tank. This is nice because it's formed around the contour of the wheel well to save space and keep the water tank on the floor low, which helps keep the center of gravity low. The water heater is a Bosch 4-gallon hot water heater. This does draw a lot of amperage, but heats the water quickly. So we fill the water in the back. It's stored in the fresh water tank. It's pulled into the plumbing with the 12-volt water pump and pushed to the sink, the shower, and the outdoor shower. For the sink and the shower, we do have drains that drain into the dual 13-gallon gray water tanks under the van for a total of 26 gallons of gray water capacity. And the gray water dump is simple. There's a switch on the wall by the fridge that opens a ball valve. Again, like with the toilet, no need to connect hoses underneath to drain anything. I should also mention there's a cold weather control panel here. This heats the gray tanks and drain plumbing underneath the van to keep it from freezing if you're using it in cold temps. These heaters are thermostatically controlled, so you can turn them on and they will only start to heat and use battery if it's cold and needed. The last thing I'll talk about is climate control. We have a Dometic RTX 1000 12-volt air conditioner mounted on top with the controls coming down into the van. For heat, I wanted to stay electric. There's no gas or propane in the van, so the heater is a thermostat controlled King toe kick heater, which fits in the toe kick area of the cabinet, as the name implies. So it's pretty slick. It doesn't take up any space outside of that. And finally, we have the Max Air Fan Deluxe. This is pretty great also. It has the rainproof hood, so it can be open and used in the rain. It can be used as an exhaust fan or as a standard fan, blowing air in. It also has a thermostat mode where if the air inside the van reaches a certain temp, it kicks on an exhaust mode to bring in cool air. Both the Max fan and air conditioner have remote control, so you can control them from anywhere. And that's pretty much it for this van. The van has been sold and is out being enjoyed by the buyer as we speak. And we are actively working on another build. It's a 2021 Mercedes Sprinter 170 wheelbase extended. So the van is pretty large. It's pretty cool. We're right in the middle of that build, so stay tuned. We'll start releasing build videos for that here in the next few weeks. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and like the video if you like the video. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yay, vans!